let's look at how we will use the score in an actual match. For this example, we will have you versus me. You will be the red score and I will be the green. For the first game, you will be the server for the entire game, and I'll quiz you on the responsibilities of the server while we continue to learn how to keep score. The server always starts on the right side of the court to begin the game. So the first thing the server should say is your score, which is love, and then the returner score, which is also love. So the score now is love, love, or you could say love all. This is a special note. Whenever you hear the word all, it basically means equal, even, or the same. In other words, when someone says the word all, it means whatever I have, you have the same. Back to the score. You will serve the ball into the designated space and we will play out the point until somebody makes a mistake or is unable to return the ball. For this example, let's say you won the first point because I made a mistake by hitting the ball wide of the court. For the second point, you will stand on the left side of the court and aim your serve into the other designated service box. You would now say the score 15 love before starting your next service point. Be sure to say the score out loud so the opponent can hear before starting your first serve. For this example, let's say you miss both serves. The first one goes wide and the second one falls on the net. We call this a double fault. Because you missed both serves, your opponent automatically wins the point. The new score is now 15 all and you will be serving from the right side of the court. Before serving the next point, be sure to say the score out loud and make sure to say the server's score first. For the next point, let's pretend you missed your first serve in the net, but you successfully hit your second serve in the box. We play a long point, hitting the ball back and forth several times. And because you made every single ball back, I eventually hit the ball too hard and it goes out. So what is the new score? And which side of the court should you be serving on? Which service box will you be aiming for? And do you remember whose score you should call first? You will be serving the ball from the left side into the other service box. The server will then call the score out loud before starting the next point. The score is now 30-15. For the next point, you make your first serve and the returner misses their shot wide. You will serve from the right side of the box and the new score is now 40-15. Do you remember which side of the court the server should always start on? If the score is currently 40-15, how many more points do you need to win in order to win this game? For the next point, you miss the first serve wide and make the second serve in the service box. Myself, the returner, try to hit the ball way too hard and the shot goes out of the boundary lines. So you have officially won the first game of the match. The score for this set is now 1-0, meaning you have earned 1 game and I have earned 0. One of us needs to win 6 games in order to win a full set. Then we will play 2 out of 3 total sets to determine who will win the entire match or competition. Since you served the first game, it is now my turn to serve 1 full service game. Now that I'm the server, I am now expected to uphold the server responsibilities we discussed earlier. Before I start the first point, I must call the set score out loud so we both keep track of the score accurately. I would then call the set score 0, 1, or love 1 before hitting my first serve. Now that we both know the score, I will start the point. I serve the ball so wide that you can barely touch the ball and you miss it in the net. The new score is 15 love. The next point, I hit a great wide serve that moves you far off the court again. Although you get it back, you are too far out of position to return the next shot before it bounces twice on your side. My point, I will change sides and say the new score loud and clear, 30 love. The next serve I miss wide, and because I think I have a great serve, I go for the exact same serve and miss it again. Double fault, your point. So now I stand on the left side to serve, say the score out loud, and make sure to say my score first, 30-15. Because you think I'm aiming my serve out wide again, I mix it up and aim my serve down the middle tee, where you are unable to touch the ball. This is known as an ace and is an automatic point for the server. The server changes sides, 40-15. Again, I hit a good first serve really wide. You are able to return it, but unable to get back before I hit my shot to the open side of the court. My point and my game. The new game score is 1-1 because you have earned one game and I have also earned one game. It is now your turn to serve. We will continue this point and game sequence until one of us reaches 6 total games. The first person to win 6 games will win the first set. And with most league matches, players will play 2 out of 3 sets.